name is Robin Clark, and I want to talk about the town of Atlanta, Texas, and nonprofit organizations. There's organizations that are out here that's moving off of donations and donors and sponsorships and church help. These organizations help the people in the community when they're going through times of need.
Hi, my name is Robin Clark, and I'm with the Community Leadership 420 class. I am here with the Domestic Violence Prevention Advocates. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Ashton Lindsay, and I am the Cass County Community Outreach Coordinator.
And I'm Terrence Orsby. I'm the Cass County Legal Advocate. I don't actually stay at this office, but I come up here whenever we have clients in need. So,
Thank you very much. I do have here an interview consent form. You guys both agree with that consent form? Thank you so much. I would like to ask you, what does DVP Incorporated stand for, and what do you do to provide to your for the people of the community?
DVP stands for Domestic Violence Prevention. Even though we're called Domestic Violence Prevention, we also help with sexual assault victims as well.
we provide legal and confidential services to victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. It's very case by case what we can help with, but we're very catch-all. We try to help with whatever we can. So.
Oh, that's amazing. That's something that's needed in every community. So I applaud you. I thank you. My hat tipped off to both of you. I appreciate you for that. I do want to know, how can someone apply a victim if anybody's going through something? What do they need to do?
You got it?
Okay, yeah. So basically, whoever is in need of information, or if they're interested in our services, they can either call us or come to the office. We do take walk-ins. Up here in Atlanta, it's better to call because I am not at this office, but there is always someone here who can answer the phone as well. So, but basically, it's just a matter of filling out some paperwork, deciding what the goals are, and what all we can help with, and then just helping to get our clients back on their feet and point in the right direction, and just basically our goal is to help them be as self-sufficient and as positive as possible when they're through with us, seeing what we can help them with.
Yeah, in the Atlanta office, we do have our advocate. Her name is Kim Neff. She's here a lot, or she's here pretty much every day. She's our legal advocate, so if we're doing something along the lines of protective orders, that's when Taryn would come in. But for the most part, there is always an advocate here as well.
Okay. And what do you do for your emergency hours outside of your business hours if someone's in need?
We have our shelter that is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our office closes 4 to 5 depending on the day. And like I said, our shelter is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we do have a hotline number that you can get in contact with.
That contact number is 903-793-4357 or 903-793-HELP. So it's a little easier to remember the letters sometimes. But they can answer questions, or if anyone, I guess, is interested in shelter, they can assess them and decide whether they're in immediate need for safety, and they'll help them get transported over and taken care of. So, and then that shelter is 24/7. It doesn't cost anything.
Involved in many ways. So we take volunteers. Our volunteer applications are at the offices, so you can just swing by and pick one up and fill it out, and we'll get it sent off and get it approved and all of that. We have volunteers in the office, and they can help with like office work, or they can help with really anything we need at the time. And then we also have our store Hidden Treasures resale, which is located directly next door to us, and she has volunteers in there which help with all of our donations and sorting things. And although it is a resale shop, the primary purpose of that store is to give victims access to the things that they need in that exact moment. So if they're needing furniture or clothing or household essentials, pretty much anything that is in there, they have access to.
First is, and it's free to them.
Yes, it is 100% free to them, and it helps them get back on their feet and kind of give them that sense of control back. We take donations. We have our shelter. Our shelter is constantly needing things. The needs constantly change. So, like I was talking to y'all last week, we were needing like beddings and sheets and stuff. The week before that, we were needing like cleaning supplies. So you can always give that hotline number a call that we talked about earlier and ask them what they're needing, or you can check out our Facebook page or our website, and their needs listed on there as well. So that's another way that they can get involved. And we also have an Amazon shopping wish list thing. We have our wish list. So if you want to go on Amazon, if you don't want to actually go out and buy it, you can check that out, and there are things added to that that you can go through and buy, kind of like a registry. You can go through and buy and get them directly shipped to us.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's good for the community to know, to be able to reach out to you and to give back because you're giving so much.
Absolutely. And we don't, yes, new things are nice to have, but honestly, with these victims, anything helps. Anything. If you clean out your old stuff and take it to the resale shop, all of the profits of that resale shop go back to our clients and the shelter and goes into our funding, and it helps keep us going. So.
Who is your training coordinator?
That would be Kim, wouldn't it be?
Which one?
The training coordinator?
The training coordinator? Yes. She's the one that goes around and does the training.
Her name is Kim Neff. She is located in the Atlanta office. She has been with DVP for
A long time.
18 years, I
Longer
think.
than that, I think.
Yeah, she's been with us for a very long time. She's our sexual assault advocate, but she also does all of our trainings, and all of our trainings are 100% free. So, we do trainings at hospitals, and we have a church that's wanting to do a training with how to deal with their, if somebody comes to them saying, I'm in this situation, what do I do? They'll have the proper knowledge on how to deal with that. So we do all different types of training. She does law enforcement trainings. She trains anybody far and wide that would be willing to hear it.
Yeah.
Yes, she is phenomenal, and she's been here for a very long time.
Thank you so much. Who is your president, and when was DVP Incorporated established here in Atlanta?
All right, so our director, our big boss right now, her name is Pam Dennington, and she is at the Texarkana office. We have been, as an agency, up and going since the 80s. A lady named Gail started it up back in like 85 or a little earlier maybe even. And it's really kind of grown since then. At first, I think we just kind of covered the Texarkana area, and now we've branched out over the years. We've been at this location for 6 years, but in Atlanta for 20. And we serve, we have an office in Hope now as well. We serve several counties in Arkansas as well as Cass and Bowie County in Texas as well, so.
It's spreading out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Because it's making a big impact.
Right.
And we do service the county, which is really important to put out there.
Yeah,
People,
not just Atlanta,
Yeah, the whole county. Because I've gone out to like Hugh Springs and different places in Cass County, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you serviced us." Yes, we service all of the county, and all of our services are 100% free.
And even if we actually get clients in our county that aren't from this county, we can also still help, either point them in the right direction or help them with whatever we can still help them
Yes,
with.
we have lots and lots of referral information. Even with our shelter, if our shelter happens to be full, we have other shelters that we have access to that we can refer them to, so they can still get to where they need to go.
And you'd be surprised how many people flee from out of state. So
Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Lastly, my last question would be, is there any advice that you would like to give to the community?
Well, if you know anybody out in the community that is suffering from domestic violence or sexual assault, just make sure to be a good support system for them, because most of the time, it is very in the household, and there isn't much of a support system there. So making sure that you're there for them, no judgments, you don't push them to do anything they're not ready to do. Just be helpful if you can. We get a lot of people calling our office saying, "Oh, our friend needs this, you need to do this for our daughter," or whatever, and we can't make anybody do anything. Everybody's a human being, and at the end of the day, it's a big step to try to take, any steps at all towards getting away from situations like that. I mean, the statistics are usually it takes 7 or 8 times for someone to finally leave, and then you still have to try to make it a whole year without any fatalities before then even, usually, yeah. So there's just a lot of, there's a lot of really complicated and terrifying, various situations, and just making sure that everybody stays safe is what's important. So making sure to be a good, positive support system, really make sure to try to do that. And if y'all ever have any questions, anyone can always holler at us, see what we can help with and what we're able to do. We just want to make sure everyone stays safe. So.
I also want to add that, yes, if you are currently experiencing it, or if somebody is, be a support system for them. But it's also really important to remember childhood victims are, even though, it may have happened 10, 15, 20, 40 years ago, it does still impact their lives. So if you know somebody who's a childhood victim, it's really important to be there for them and be their support system. And it's also, good to know that we do help people who experienced it as children as well. So if, you're a childhood victim and you want services now, whether it's, 10 years or 40 years down the road, you are welcome to come in and get those services. And like we said before, all of our services are 100% free and 100% confidential. So nobody will ever know what was said in these walls.